Starting with this win, or starting with a win today.
He's very happy with his practice games. He's been practicing better than ever. So just whether he can convert that into some actual victories as Kuyvenhoven looks at the 14 segment and now wants the ball for a break. And gets it! And he won't.
Yeah, 98, leaves himself tops. Let's see if Gurney can do any damage with this. Well, 90 remaining now. Yes, he can.
The second leg.
One break apiece. One leg apiece.
Leaves 41 after 9 darts in a last leg decider to break the throw. Gurney needed to fill it up and does. But does it matter? 41 for the match. Tops for Kuyvenhoven to achieve something he's not achieved before and reach the final day of a European tour and take a big step towards the European Championship. He does it! And listen to the celebration. That means a huge amount to the Dutchman. He knocks out Daryl Gurney in a bizarre game. It was rubbish for 6 legs. Then Kuyvenhoven sprang into life. Gurney came to the party, but Kuyvenhoven produces a magnificent last leg in the decider to nick it 6-5 and set up a clash with either Nico Kurtz or the new Premier League champion Glenn Durrant.
Angle there, you had the top left corner, and that was it.
And you require 25.
Well, 2 darts at double 8 here for Ian White. Oh, he's actually gone for double 4. Double 2. That will get the job done for Ian White. It's a first European Tour win for him this year after back-to-back opening defeats in Belgium and Hildesheim. And Ian White, a puff of the cheeks after taking the 7th leg to open up a 5-2 lead. And I think an element of relief to come through that one as well. But in the end, a fairly emphatic scoreline against Scott Waits, who was always struggling to keep pace with the diamond after going down 2-0 with that early break of throw. But it's Ian White who celebrates his passage into round 3 here in Sindelfingen.
What a player. Is he going for it?
Oh,
he went for it.
Probably should be 6-0, and I'm not saying it because it's 5-0 here. But Michael Smith was my pick for the title this weekend.
Oh,
that's convenient.
I know, right?
Nico, yeah. Oh, yeah. Double 10. Well, he might be a few more people's picks for the title this weekend because that is absolutely sumptuous, delicious darts from the bully boy. 103.66, an absolute domination of Dirk Telnikes. Now, because you've got the Premier League champion Glenn Durrant in action against the up-and-coming Nico Kurtz, and Dozer looking to leave a ton. And does.
108!
Perfect setup shot from Glenn Durrant, something of a trademark of his. Over on the other channel on PDC TV, we have now reached the semi-final stages of the very first Women's Series event. And look at the lineup.
And you require 100.
Dieter Hedman versus Fallon Sherrick. And Lisa Ashton will take on Joanne Locke, who's beaten Bo Greaves in a last leg decider. And that is 5 perfect darts in a row for Glenn Durrant.
About just a moment ago.
Yeah, and the sort of finish that Glenn Durrant really fancied himself, and he made a horrible mess of it last time.
105.
You don't expect him to make a horrible mess of it 2 times running, but he's not been very impressive today. But he's Dozer. Double 16 will seal the deal with a trademark Dozer combo finish.
Yeah, shot.
That will
do
it.
The match.
Double 16, as Dan said, not totally convincing from the Premier League champion, but nice versatility with the finishing when the opportunities presented themselves. I think Nico Kurtz on a different day could have posed bigger problems for the Premier League champion. As it is, Glenn Durrant, to an extent, getting away with that one, you have to say.
A lot from this game, though, about how he's felt, what's gone right, what's gone wrong. He will be stronger for it, and he will definitely try to qualify for next week. Very close to home for him, Risa.
Does that require 40?
Yep. That's the next opportunity for him.
Oh, what's he done?
Well, I mean, this is just exactly what we were talking about. Absolutely personified, absolutely indicative of what we were saying. And it's perhaps characteristic and perhaps very appropriate that Jose de Sousa looking at double 20 for the match, finishes off with double 18 and double 2. But there you go, 6-0 to Sousa safely.
And Darius Labanauskas is going to win this game. Dave Chisnall has looked brilliant in tiny little spells in this match. It looked like he might even produce a 9-darter. But too many mistakes have allowed Darius Labanauskas to clean up after him and book his place in the final day of the European Darts Grand Prix. It's the first time we've seen him in the final day since May last year when he reached the last 16 in Austria. But Darius Labanauskas will test himself against either the Belgian number 2 Kim Huybrechts or the number 10 seed Joe Cullen. The treble 4 does leave him a finish. Huybrechts wants the 11 segment. No, he's gone 25. He's a little bit greedy, hits the ball. Cullen gets a look at this.
Well, this would be one heck of a steal, wouldn't it? Oh, my word, he's got the opportunity. Bullseye for Joe Cullen. What a way to win it. That's absolutely fantastic. My word, what a finale that was. What a way to wrap up the business there. Joe Cullen with the biggest fish of the lot. And for the second successive European Tour weekend, we have the 170 checkout as Kim Huybrechts bids farewell.
This is what Dave Chisnall needed for the 9 earlier, and he got that bit right. He didn't get that bit right, but Yoza has. He's got the lot. Wow, what a finish from Yoza. This is a nice exchange here because if Yoza misses this, he knows that Lennon should get a shot at the ball. Brilliant. He had perfect order on that shot. Look how angry he is at that. Well, Lennon loves a 1-2-1.
Well, Jamie Hughes has already missed 8 darts at a double, and we're in leg 5. Lennon gets the treble 11 for double 14, and it's a 1-2-1 checkout. Could well be that history repeats itself, and with it, secures the match. I think you're going to get your slow zoom again. Double 14, this time it's off target.
Same route, almost the same execution. Now what does Yoza get here? Does he get a shot at double 15? Or does he get one at the bull? Stay on the same line. Just got away with it for bull in the match to steal it. Oh, Yoza! What a way to nick it! And he's eliminated Lennon from the possibility of getting to Oberhausen. What a way to finish the afternoon. And that's a great performance from Kleermaker so far, and he's in a fabulous position to put the full stop on this performance. Is this a precursor to what we're going to see tonight, Dan?
91.
Well, he's been so good at these checkouts. And he's another one. That is an absolute exhibition of mid-range finishing from Martijn Kleermaker. He seals it with a 91 checkout and a 12-darter to add to the 90, 2 82s and an 81. Christoph Ratajski trudges off stage with a 97.5 average. A very Ratajski performance, but unlike most times, it doesn't...
Review required 2.
If you're going to miss, you have to miss high.
Not that high.
And Rob Cross somehow, after a love-hate relationship on the doubles, somehow gets over the line in the madhouse.
It's certainly not at the forefront of his mind, but I think it's there. I think he's aware of what's going on. I think we mentioned yesterday, Max Hopp will be more than aware of what's going on.
Oh, look at that for a dart. Beautiful.
Double 16.
Yeah.
Nicely done on 105 to start things off.
One of those finishes that I mentioned.
Yeah, in that bracket that you talked about. Single 5 for Clemens.
Oh, he's only left 82.
That's a disappointing visit from Gabriel Clemens, and James Wade, his eyes are lighting up here. Single 20 leaves 90, and that leaves double 15. And that is another break of throw. And James Clemens needs to apply some big pressure.
Got to get another. Oh, some real juice behind that one.
116.
Well, that makes things interesting, doesn't it? But just hold your horses. Tops for James Wade for a passage into the third round. And Gabriel Clemens, you have to say, the wait goes on for his Sunday best.
Was kind of bubbling under against Gerwin in the early stages in
81.
Hildesheim, and then really just had a go at it. But even when Gerwin was winning legs, Devon was still scoring big. Oh, look at this. That's better. Well, that just does open the door slightly. But only if there's a big score from Devon.
He could find himself on double 12 again.
Oh, he's left 165. I mean, the first one was an unfortunate error. That one is an idiotic mistake.
23.
So they didn't whistle this time.
Good. It shouldn't be. Why would you come to the darts and try and put people off?
Precisely. 3 darts at tops.
95.
Should be only one result from here.
40.
For 6-2. There it is. Gerwin Price makes it 23 wins in his last 24 games. 1-1-6, so he doesn't need to use the bullseye when he returns. David Evans can leave a finish here. Looks like he might well do. Oh, and then he misses the 25 and he shakes his head.
Yeah.
Messi require 116.
Yeah, I mentioned those 6 matches for Evans this weekend so far. I mean, this is a perfect illustration of what you can expect on the tour when he makes the move in 2021.
I'm not sure you could expect to be facing this barrage of 180s in every single game, but Mensur Suljovic has just gone 11 darter, 12 darter, 4-2.
You require
108 left for Mensur. The 161 won't go, so Mensur Suljovic now 108. Most players will be thinking 419s will leave double 16. I'm just wondering whether he might look at the 20s, because 420s will leave that double 14, which he's been leaving alone because he's not confident on it. He's not been hitting it very much, but he is looking up the board. He's going 18s even.
But sometimes he does save it for the end, doesn't he?
Well, he is going to the 16s. And the 16s is pinned. And Mensur Suljovic, invest in wigwams, people. That's the highest average of the weekend.
260s, that was great, and it is for the match.
Yeah, 160. Nice way to sign off this for MVG. Just another little statement of intent from the world number 1. Can't find tops though. The finishing not totally on song today, although it's not been too bad at all. 5 from 10 now.
14-18 ball.
57.
Line was good, and there's a flick of the eyebrows because I think the match might be finished.
I don't think he'll make too many mistakes now. And double 10 gets him over the line. And Michael van Gerwen, a 6-1 defeat by Mervyn King in Hildesheim, but a 6-1 win here in Sindelfingen.